Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
And back here at home, let's take another check of that forecast. Another stunning day on tap.
Alana, we're soaking up the fall sunshine while we have it.
We have to. Thumbs up for our Wednesday. It is just gorgeous out there. Slightly cooler than the last 2 days with the help of that northwesterly flow. Live view from Ensign Peak. Our ABC4 camera always shows off the best of Salt Lake City, but we don't have much. Maybe just a few high, thin cirrus clouds up there. But other than that, a very quiet weather story. And it's because of this ridge of high pressure. Notice that northwest flow cools us down a little bit, but you're watching as the cloud cover and moisture. I zoom out here so you can see how it goes around the ridge, which means the western United States very quiet right now. It's not just Utah. We're enjoying this stretch of beautiful days. Luckily, we've done well in precipitation so we can afford to have some drier days. Live view from Monument Valley. This is just such a pretty shot. It's from Utah State University, their campus down there. But I love seeing those famous landscapes with those clear skies as we're losing the daylight. Beautiful evening on deck and clear skies wanting to stay as we head into the overnight. 70s along the Wasatch Front with the exception of Provo in the upper 60s, 70s on the I-15 corridor, 78 in Moab and Blanding, upper 80s in St. George, 87 again down there in Washington County. Usually this time of year, St. George is right around 78. 60s turning to 50s as we get towards ABC4 News at 10. The sun officially goes down at 6:43 with those clear conditions, which means tomorrow morning we'll get plenty of sunshine, but it will be a brisk start to the day. High pressure will continue to build. Well, today it's cooler. That northwesterly flow will ease, and that high pressure ridge dominates what happens, which means we get a little more warmth. We're going to take back a few degrees into tomorrow, and we're going to run about 5 to 10 degrees above our seasonal average. Long-range futurecast shows us, though, that colder air and wet weather, they're not far off. We're going to watch as that area of high pressure meanders through the western United States as we close out our work week. Heading into the weekend, we get some clouds sneaking under the ridge, forewarning you that you'll see a little more cloud cover into your Saturday, and then by Sunday, changes are brewing. We're watching as that area of low pressure dips in from the Pacific Northwest. This is going to flatten the ridge, and as it moves towards Utah, it brings a more unsettled pattern. But as we flatten the ridge and displace it, there's the chance of that wet weather as we head into Monday with some isolated showers popping up for the northern and central portion of the state. With that flattened ridge, we see the potential for more storms to move in, and it looks like there's a midweek system that could be even colder and a little soggier that we're keeping our eye on right now. So giving you that early heads up. Rainfall forecast over the next 5 days puts down measurable moisture in northern and central Utah. As you look at the key here, you see it's just over a trace, but this is over the next 5 days, and we know the next several are going to remain dry. We won't see these changes until late Sunday with the cloud cover increasing and cooler air on the way. Temperatures are going to remain above average. Then we take a solid dip as we roll into next week and get close to seasonal norms. After that, we'll cool below average for a few days with a more progressive pattern in place. Regional forecasts for your entire state. Gorgeous for your Thursday. 70s, 40s and 50s for the overnight. 70s and 80s in eastern Utah. Beautiful for places like Cedar City, St. George, getting into the 80s. As we zoom in, our mountain valleys and places like Tooele and Ogden looking absolutely stunning with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies popping up. 70s throughout central Utah. In the south, the warmth holds on. Okay, average this time of year in St. George is in the 70s. 78, and we are going to drop below that eventually, but only into next week. Staying above it for the next several days. The winds start to pick up. It's a big indicator for St. George, and we get those changes when the winds start kicking around because they don't always get the moisture, but we see the chance for that moisture Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Really beautiful stretch of days. It's been a gorgeous work week. We'll continue that trend as we trek towards Friday, because isn't that always the goal?
Yeah.
Make it to Friday.
Make it to Friday.
One day closer. We're getting there.